Six people, six friends. Hello, everyone. And here we go. Have you ever been driving downtown or past Shaker Rocks and seen a tall building and wondered how do they climb up that high without falling? Well, today I will be teaching you everything you need to know about top rope climbing. So first things first, you can either be the climber or the belayer. Climber is simple. You climb up and let the belayer belay you back down. Your job as a belayer is to take slack out of the system and keep your friend slash climber from falling to the ground. So first things first, they both need and require a harness. To put a harness on, you just step through the waist loop and the leg loop. Your belay loop should always look straight. If it's twisted, that means your legs are switched and you should take it off and put it back on again. So when you're a belayer, responsible for taking slack out of the system, of course you need your harness, and you also need your belaying device. This is a Jewel 2. It's very simple, and this is a carabiner. So this carabiner has a little loop right here. It'll go around the belay loop, and it looks just like that. And the Jewel, the brake ends here. You just do a nice little loop, go straight through. The tail end of the rope should go right there, and you just clip through both. And when you're belaying, taking slack out of the system, up, down, hand under, and you pull. You always want one hand on the brake line, up, down, pull. And you should always check as a climber that they went through both of these, because if they only went through the green part and not the rope, if the climber falls, the device becomes useless and you're just holding the climber by the hands. So now we will be going through your job as the climber. And of course, before you check that their knot is okay, which I'm about to teach you, and your job as a climber is to check that their carabiner is secured and that they used it the right way. So I will be teaching you the figure 8. This is all you need to know as a climber. Get the tail end of the rope in your left hand, do one arm's length, and pinch the rope. Make sure it's not crossed, because we will be crossing it right now. So you want to do one full rotation counterclockwise, so it looks like that. Tail end of the rope through the back end. Hold the knot with your right hand and pull. You want the knot to be fairly large. And this is only halfway. So you bring the end of the rope through the 2 hard points in your harness. So we don't use the belay loop, we use these 2 white smaller loops. Always go through the top and then go through the bottom. Because if you miss the top and go through the bottom, it could, your center of gravity is much lower. And when the belayer catches you, it could force you to go upside down. So you would not want that, and all you need to do is make 5 pairs of 2. So you just keep the rope exactly right next to itself in the knot, pull the slack out, keep the knot fairly close, and your job, you're just following it. Through, over, 5 pairs of 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This is all you need to know about top rope climbing. Any questions?